Mm-hmm.
Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome to Four Guys Recorders for GQ TV live, straight from Florida, with the Belgium sensation across the international nation, superstar Flamish, aka Burpee Spice. I'm,
Burpees.
I'm, I'm playing that for everybody right now. Yeah.
No, no,
Thanks
you
to
don't.
Graphic God. Thanks to Graphic God. What's up?
Oh my god. Yeah,
So,
that's great. Yeah.
anyway, everybody, it's your host, Italian Clownz. You've probably seen me on many podcasts this past week, but I'm here with my awesome co-host, the Belgium superstar himself, Gregory Goyverts, aka Flemish.
Ooh. Ooh, that was close. You're almost there, man. You're learning. Every day you're learning a little bit more. Yeah, so I'm here to talk about news. I do want to talk about yesterday a little bit because I actually changed my mind more after thinking a little bit more, because I think it was more like with the show and afterwards what happened with all the news that came out about PlayStation lying and stuff, that I was a little bit too not mad, because I'm always positive, but I was like a little bit like yeah, I don't know. A little bit different than how I normally am. I guess it's a little bit the emotions of all the things that happen these last few weeks with all the insanity going on. And so, yeah, I do want to talk a little bit, but I'll do that at the end of the show. So we'll start with the topics first, because there's not so many topics to talk about today.
No, I mean there really isn't. The biggest stuff happened yesterday. It was the PlayStation fiasco, but we'll get into that a little bit later. I mean, first we're gonna start off with the little stuff that gets everybody excited on Nintendo Switch right now. I would think is Ori and the Will of the Wisp. I mean, I'm not excited about it personally. I'm not a fan of this game, Flamish, so I hope you are. But I'm playing the trailer so everybody could see this awesomeness, because I mean the game does look good. It's just, it's not for me. But the Belgium sensation might like this game.
Yeah, so first of all, the Blind Forest back in the day, I didn't finish. I didn't finish Will of the Wisp because it was too hard for me. There came other games that came out afterwards, so I didn't go back anymore. And I think I didn't even destroy the first boss. So great. Uh, so second of all, yeah, I think it's cool coming to the Switch. I mean, it's a game that, like the first one came to the Switch, so why not the second one? It's fun for people that haven't played it yet, and you can play it everywhere now. So that's gonna be cool. So it doesn't have a release date yet, but it's gonna be this year. So it's gonna be close by in the couple of months. So we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, this game did come out to rave reviews. It was journalists love this game, fans love this game. So I mean, coming to the Switch is a fantastic idea for many people. I think it's gonna open up the fan base, and it's really good to see Xbox Game Studios expand their games across multiple platforms. I really think that it's smart business wise. And yes, spoiler alert, it is too hard for. Wait for it. Burpee Spice, and you
Burpees.
you heard it, but you couldn't see it that time. I don't think. Um.
Nope.
So I mean, other than that, did you have anything else you wanted to talk about, Ori?
Not really. I still have to go back into the game. I guess I could do a live stream one day with Game Pass on PC and stream it that way, so I can finish the game, maybe with a little bit of help from the community while streaming the game, because I was stuck at a certain point that I didn't know where to go and stuff. So I didn't want to look up guides, because that just brings me out of this experience. So if there's maybe some people that want to guide me through the game, that would be awesome. Then I don't need
Maybe
to know.
maybe on your Monday stream, maybe on one of your Monday streams, you could always play this game.
Yeah, next Monday will
What?
be a
What?
different game, but maybe in a couple of
I
weeks.
think he's avoiding it, guys. I think he's avoiding it.
We'll see. We'll see.
Um. Well, the next crazy thing is this Nvidia stuff, right? These graphics cards. So they just came out today, and people sniped them online with different types of shopping bots, and they're already selling on eBay um, for
Yeah,
as
it's
high as
insane.
$60,000.
60,000? Oh, it's not what I found. I found like
Yeah.
2,500, but 60,000, you're
Yes.
gonna be insane if you want it for that. Like, there are gonna be new batches soon. Don't go buy one for like at least double the price. You're like insane. If you want to pay like 100 more and you really want to do that, okay, more power to you if you really want to buy it that way. But I think it's non trustworthy for sure. In the first place, I would not buy it to some shady backdoor deal from someone that was a scalper. I would not advise that at all. I mean, just
I mean,
stupid.
so you wouldn't pay 60,000 US dollars?
I don't have $60,000. I don't even have 500 at the moment to buy my Series X or the PlayStation 5 in full. I'm looking for someone who has like an email that can give me a PlayStation 5 and I'll pay at launch. Damn it.
That's crazy,
Oh,
man.
yeah, my game store literally said to me that I would not get one at launch, that I need to wait after launch. I'm like, oh, come on. But okay. That's a
Yeah,
topic for another day.
so I mean, basically, there's really not too much more to say except that people are the bullet points for this is that people bought these things almost instantly. People scalped them almost instantly. They're sold out everywhere, and I mean online they're just being the prices are being gouged and skyrocketed. It's crazy that people are willing to pay this price. You know that $60,000 bid, 63 bidders. I wonder if that's like a company that couldn't get their hands on one and they needed it really bad because that's a lot of money to be paying out for an individual, I would think. And I think that most, I would think that most people in the business, unless they're in animation or some type of studio work, they really wouldn't want one. So that's why, thinking maybe it's a company, but it's out there, guys. There's been some tweets about it. I did retweet a picture of it, I believe. So did Alcohol's Cat on Twitter, aka Al. But I mean, there's a lot of quick topics tonight. But the next one, this one gets on my nerves, guys. This one really gets on my nerves. So basically, with this Spider-Man Miles Morales, we all know that it was primarily developed for a PS4 anyway, because it's still based on the original Spider-Man type of mechanics and skin and everything that Insomniac did, and obviously they started work ahead of time on this, so that's understandable there. But here's the problem with this, right? So Sony misled us and said basically they believe in generations. Jim Ryan said that for a long time, so everybody was thinking, oh, with Spider-Man, Horizon, all these other games, you're going to need to get a PS5. There's a reason to get a PS5 on launch. You're going to want one. And last night they dropped a bomb after the show, and it broke by guys like Wario64, Nebelian, and other big people on Twitter, basically saying, no, these games work. They're gonna have PS4 versions. So that got the internet upset. Everybody was angry at Sony. Like, why do we need PS5 at this point? And then on top of that, to rub it in even more to us, if you have Spider-Man on PS4, you're not getting the free upgrade next generation. You're going to have to buy the Ultimate Edition with Miles Morales for 69.99.
Or 80 euros,
80
which
euros
is
for the Belgian
insane.
guy over there.
Do you know how much 80 euros is in currency for America
Probably
in
like 70
dollars?
something.
No, it's 94. $94. We actually pay in Europe $94 or 80 euros for freaking Spider-Man Ultimate Edition and 80 euros for all new uh, like all new games that come out, which is too much. I mean,
That's
it's insane,
just.
and that's only on PlayStation side. We don't know if Xbox is gonna follow with this as well. Uh, we don't know yet. So I'm really looking forward, like with Game Pass, to get all the new third-party games in there. Like give them all into Game Pass. That would be better, so I don't need to buy such expensive games. I mean, sometimes I do pay like 110 or 100 for like the ultimate edition, but then you get like all the DLC, season pass, and everything is in there. But just $80 for like a base game, nah, nah, sorry, man, not gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean, it's really asking too much, I think. And then on top of that, if you guys don't know this already, but a lot of the next gen games for PlayStation, I went to GameStop today. It is confirmed it is $79.99 US dollars, with the exception of Sackboy, I believe, which is $59.99. It's all over the internet as well. You can look up the prices and verify. But GameStop showed me in person today. And as we're on the PS5 topic, before we get into some of that stuff, anything else you want to say on Spider-Man?
Yeah, I mean, if you buy the digital edition of Spider-Man Miles Morales on PlayStation 4, you will get the upgrade for free for Miles Morales on the PlayStation 5 on the disc or the discless PlayStation 5. So that's cool. So you can actually play it already on PlayStation 4, and it will port over to the PlayStation 5 with backwards compatibility.
Just on the
Uh,
Miles Morales, right?
but just the Miles Morales. So it's really bad marketing, I feel. I don't think they're prepared at all for what they were going to do. It all feels like so unorganized, not like we're used to from PlayStation, I have to say. I mean, last gen, they were really on top of everything. And it seems like when the restructuring happened with PlayStation, that they're really like fumbling. I don't like it. What they're on about. Like it's so weird how they can fuck this all up so hard. I don't understand.
If you want to be my console, you got to get with my pre-order, Invader says. Sorry, Invader, that upset my dog because he couldn't get a PS5 today. So my dog was upset in the background barking. So he was a little angry about that PS5 stuff. Um, so let me get into this PS5 stuff, right? I'm going to play this PS5 hardware reveal for you guys. But
Yay.
so I predicted yesterday before the show that it was going to be $399 digital edition, $499 for the physical edition. I also predicted before the show that they were going to intentionally drop the pre-orders right away because they wanted to beat Xbox to the punch. So everybody's like, no, they're gonna give it some. No, I was right. Like immediately at 7:00 p.m., they dropped the pre-orders for PlayStation 5 at most places. Now I was lucky enough; I got an email to pre-order a PS5, but my wife said absolutely not. So unfortunately, I'm probably not going to be ordering a PS5, even though I would sell to some of you guys on eBay for $2,000, like Flamish. But other than that, sorry, Flamish. Other than that, I was talking to the GameStop manager today, one of the GameStops, and they said that at around 7:00 last night, a little bit before 7, they were on a call with GameStop corporate, and Sony, and so a representative for Sony was allegedly, according to them, on the phone. And GameStop and Sony were talking, and Sony says, drop the pre-orders now. Drop the pre-orders right now. So GameStop told their employees, go live, pre-orders, go live, go live. People rushed to the doors already at 7 p.m. right after the show. Everybody was already there. And one GameStop on me got like 8 pre-orders, and it was a mix between the digital edition and the physical edition. And the other one got like 14, and it was mixed as well. So the manager goes on to tell me, not only did Sony tell them to drop the pre-orders right then and there, but according to GameStop, they didn't realize how limited supply the pre-orders were. They didn't even realize their own stores had 8 pre-orders or 14 pre-orders, which I do not believe. I don't believe that. There's no way you cannot pre-order something and not know how many pre-orders you have. So I think GameStop was desperate and wanted to get their stocks going back up. And as soon as Sony gave them the go-ahead to drop the pre-orders, GameStop was all over it. And it worked.
I actually want to say, Clownz, because I want to pick into this. Even my game store doesn't know how many consoles they're gonna get from either Xbox or PlayStation. So we don't know. I think all game stores don't know yet how many stock they're gonna have. Like
Uh,
they
but
just don't know at the moment.
but see, Flamish, that doesn't make sense here in the U.S. because if you put the let's say I go to GameStop, right,
Yeah,
and I want to pre-order the console,
yeah.
and they'll say, "Hey, we got 5 available for pre-order." They'll tell
Mm.
you because they have to know how many they have available for pre-order because they can't take a pre-order on something that they don't have available.
Oh, we can. That's I think different in our country. I mean, I just paid my 100 euro for like 50 for the X and 50 for the PlayStation 5 digital, right? And they say, yeah, you probably won't get one at launch. I'm like, oh, fuck. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll be the 250 guy in the row waiting for the PlayStation 5 and like the 24th guy waiting for an Xbox Series X. So I don't know if I'm gonna get one launch, but the Xbox Series X is gonna be limited for sure. That's what they already said to me. Like they don't gonna have too much of them. So,
Yeah,
but
but see, I mean, our GameStops knew, like, they knew. Oh, we only had 8 for pre-order. Oh, we only had 14 for pre-order. Obviously, you guys knew, right? I mean, you guys knew. They said the numbers that they had, so it doesn't make sense to me. It really doesn't. I think the whole thing was like a disaster for most of the fans, especially in the U.S. It was a big disappointment. Everybody wants to get in on next gen, and Sony was trying to steal Xbox's thunder because Xbox, announced the pre-order date ahead of time. But I think in this situation, we got to give credit to Xbox here because I think that by announcing a date, people have an expectation
hmm,
of to be able to get there in time or be able to wait it out or put tents up and sleep on the street corners until you get to the opening of the store to make your pre-order. And you didn't have that chance with PlayStation. And then online, obviously, everybody's using those shopping bots to snipe it, which is probably going to happen with Xbox as well. So, I mean, but in person, you'll have a better chance, I think, with Xbox. And hopefully, Xbox has more product available. Um, and the other thing I want to bring up too, I did get one of the pre-order emails from PlayStation, and it tells me a specific time I got to be in there. It tells me that my link is only for me and my PlayStation ID. Somebody else tries to use it, it's going to lock them out of the system and then lock me out of the system for
wow.
pre-orders. Yeah, so it's very specific. And on top of that, it says limited to availability, and you must wait in a queue. So I bet they oversent these emails, knowing that some people weren't going to order. So they sent a lot more emails probably than the products they have. And
Hmm.
if the demand's too high and people are in queue, and it gets to your turn, and if they're out of them, they're just going to say, "Sorry, we're out of them."
I don't think so. I think they're just gonna say it's gonna be that date that you're gonna get your console. So maybe later, but I think they will know how much emails they send out and have like a margin of so many people are gonna cancel. But I still think if you pre-order and it's not gonna be day one, they're gonna tell you immediately when you can expect your console. But hey, you can pre-order at least that way. I mean, I don't have an option to know when I'm gonna get one for sure. Like, I'm just gonna wait. Probably, I probably have to wait like 2 more months before I even get mine. And they say because I get the digital version, I'll probably be a little bit more upfront, like with the guys, because mostly the most people want with the disc. So I'm probably got get one sooner than the other guys. But yeah, it's still like I don't know. Like they don't even know. They cannot even tell me that. It's so frustrating. Why does it have to be so hard?
It
I want to try
is.
positive. I want to try to stay positive, but today I'm like in one of those moods that's gonna be a little bit less positive. But I'm still positive. I mean, I will get one. That's for sure, but not a launch, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, this whole thing has just been a disappointment after disappointment for many people. Um, so I mean, Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, right?
Yeah.
And the messaging has been really mixed from PlayStation, I think, last night, especially with the games coming to PC, especially with the games, some of them being able to be played on PS4. This whole thing of believing in generations feels like a flat out lie. They're going to be supporting the
Yeah.
PS4 for another 4 years, which, I mean, I expect them to support it longer, obviously. But
Mhm.
if they're supporting it that much longer, then it leads me to believe that more games are still going to launch on PS4.
It's also funny because they actually got a response from Jim Ryan after the reveal and after the news that came out that it was available on PlayStation 4 as well. And he actually said no one should be disappointed. The PlayStation 5 versions of those games are built from the ground up to take advantage of the PlayStation 5 future set. And we have an upgrade path for PlayStation 4 users to get the PlayStation 5 versions for free, which is not entirely true with Spider-Man. So I don't know how you if you have to take it with a grain of salt or a grain of sand, or how do you say that? grain
Yeah.
grain of sand. Yeah, it's about people having choice. We're really quite pleased about the situation. The messaging from Sony going into next generation of consoles is similar to Microsoft going to the current gen of consoles, and it'd be interesting to see if the confusion of backlash cause more backlash. So yeah, they don't seem to care what people think. They're like, oh, you don't have to be upset. You can play it on your PlayStation 4. I'm like, "Well, yeah, but you told us first we need to buy the PlayStation 5. You hyped it up so much that we need to buy the new system. And then you're gonna be like, you can play it on your PlayStation 4 now. I'm like, what? Okay, but still, yeah. At least I can play it on my PlayStation 4 and play it late on the PlayStation 5. So that's gonna be good.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, any other news you want to talk about?
Um, no, that's it. Like that's all the news we have. So I do want to change my stance a little bit of yesterday because I was talking like I didn't find the event to be that good. The event itself was good. There was some mixed messaging. We didn't know we only know the price of the console itself. There was no peripherals with price there, which I wanted to have. There's no backwards compatibility talked about, but overall the show was good. There were good games shown. There were actually nice dates. I mean, God of War for 2021. Also the new Final Fantasy coming out, and all the games as well. Like I find it very interesting. Like I said, Black Ops, I still feel that shouldn't be there. Same with Ape Oddworld. That was weird for me. But I'm changing my stance. I want to get a PlayStation 5, not because of the games, because of the hardware. It's new hardware. It's gonna be better than PlayStation 4. Probably less louder. Probably not being the jet engine anymore. So that's why I'm getting a
No,
PlayStation 5.
it's
And
only
I
a
actually
space
forgot
heater.
about that.
It's a space heater now, not a jet engine.
Yeah, yeah, but still, like that's why I'm getting my PlayStation 5. And I lost that yesterday out of my eye. So I thought about it again and actually I still want to get one.
See, I mean, I still think the showcase was a 5 out of 10. There's nothing that's going to change my mind. I feel like Sony really bumbled the showcase. It didn't sell me on PlayStation 5. It didn't give me a reason to get a PlayStation 5. I mean, I like Demon Souls, absolutely, but I could just play that on PC. I don't like Final Fantasy, but I know that is
But
a seller. But they could just play it on PC.
okay, but basically Demon Souls not coming out on PC.
It
They're
is coming
saying
out.
that no, it's not coming.
It
Nope.
is.
They actually clarified afterwards it's not going to PC. It's what they said themselves. Like they put it on the show that's a human error, the text on the bottom that's coming to PC and other consoles later. And they said there was a human error that's not going to other consoles and not going to PC.
Oh,
That's what they said.
they've retracted it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, they probably
So
retracted it because all the fans were mad and said I don't have a reason to get a PS5.
yeah. So you still, yeah, if you want the games to be running smoother, running faster with the SSD, of course, having the haptic feedback and the special controller with like the triggers and stuff. Like if you want the next gen experience for PlayStation, you have to go with the PlayStation 5, of course. You will get an upgrade in your games, basically, like with ray tracing and stuff, what you won't have on the PlayStation 4. So it's still a reason to buy PlayStation 5, but that's more for the tech. That's not for the games itself, because you can play those on PlayStation 4, except for Ratchet and Clank, what we know of now, right? We don't know if it's coming to PlayStation 4, but probably not. I mean, I think they're really gonna keep that exclusive to PlayStation 5. And God of War probably as well. I mean, that's really a system sell, so yeah.
Yeah, so I'm posting a tweet on that right now. Because I see it on The Verge. Everybody using the chat.
Hmm. Yeah.
So Ace is in the chat, and I know I did the show with him the other day. Ace,
Hey, so
I don't know if you heard this, but they retracted their statement on Final Fantasy and Demon Souls going to PC.
no, not Final Fantasy, only Demon Souls.
No, I just posted a tweet. Let me go back to the article.
Really? Is Final Fantasy 16 not coming to PC?
Let me go and read a little bit further.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, according to The Verge, shortly after the event, Sony and Square Enix went into damage control, saying that Final Fantasy 16 and Demon Souls actually aren't coming to the PC after all. Now, you know why I think this is a lie? Or they're trying to backtrack and now stop it from going to PC? Because Final Fantasy, if you remember, there was a note on the screen, emulated
What?
on PC.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. I mean, they want as much pre-orders in as possible before the Xbox Series X and S are gonna go on pre-orders next week, Wednesday, the 22nd, which we don't know the exact hour yet, but we do know for Target, right? Target already gave the hour when they gonna pre-order. I don't know the exact time yet, but that's like the one we know.
Well,
Um,
you mentioned Target. I went to Target to try to see if they had pre-orders,
mhm.
and the guy at Target told me they don't do pre-orders in store, which I think is a lie. I think all the employees took the pre-orders. Because, and I say this because when the Xbox One came out, I pre-ordered from Target. Like I know, I still have the receipt where I pre-ordered from Target, and I told the guys like, "Hey, you did an Xbox One pre-order." We know we didn't. Yes, you did. I have the receipt. Why? I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? You work at the electronics counter for video games. All I was told was that we don't do pre-orders on consoles. Yeah, right. You probably ordered them all for yourself and scalping them on eBay. I mean, I wanted to say that to him, but there's nothing else I could say because he just kept saying it over and over and over. So, Ace,
Yeah.
I just posted the tweet from The Verge on Sony and Square Enix retracting their statement, but I agree with you. I think that this whole thing is a PR nightmare, and they keep backtracking on the words just to calm the outrage from their Sony fan base. I do think that they had every intention of Final Fantasy going on PC. 100%, especially since it was emulated from the PC. The only thing I could think of, one, is that they retracted the statement because everybody's upset. Two, people said they don't need a PS5 now. And three,
Mhm.
they don't want to tell you when it is actually going to come, so you still order a PS5.
Asa, I think you're wrong about Demon Souls. I mean, it is from Japan Studios, and Japan Studios is Sony, so they basically own the IP of Demon Souls. So I think that's one that could really be only on PlayStation 5, and maybe down the line coming to PC only,
You know,
but not to
Flamish.
other consoles.
Here, let me put a thing jaded for you there. But besides that, I just want to say I agree with Asa in the chat. Exactly, 100%. I agree with Asa. I think that they had every intention of putting
Oh,
Demon Souls on PC. Every
I
intention of
read it
putting.
wrong.
Wait, what did you read? It's
I
right.
read it wrong. I don't think Sony owns the IP and have control of that. That's what I read, but it's I do think it's like a small window.
Wow.
So yeah, I'm sorry, Asa. I want to say I'm sorry. I read it wrong. That's my bad, man. That's my bad.
Yeah,
So
but
many things to keep track of.
they wanted Demon Souls to come to PC. Don't believe any other lies, Flamish. And maybe
Of
in the
course.
future it will come to PC. Maybe now they might delay it because of all this outrage, but it's coming to PC. Mark my words.
Hmm.
Asa, should I get like a egg animation and put on Flamish's face on an episode?
By the way, I do want to say something because there are 3 games in the Epic Game Store you can actually have for free right now, which is one of the games I want to give away that I got from one of my fans here on the YouTube channels, which is called Marion. He gave me Watch Dogs 2 for an Xbox code for the US, which I'm gonna do a giveaway for on this channel. We're gonna announce it probably next week. I still have to talk to you about the Clownz, but so you know right now. Um, Also, you lost my screen, by the way.
Oh, did I?
Damn it! Yeah, your Discord is open. We can read.
There we
Just so
go.
you know.
So
So yeah,
everybody saw that, right? I got something from a gift bot. I don't know if it's legit. I was gonna try to check it out and see.
so basically, you can have Watch Dogs 2 on the Epic Game Store for free with Stick It to the Man, and then the third game. And let me check real quick. Why do I always do this? I don't have the full information and I go look it up immediately.
Are you
So
trying to see what's
unprofessional.
free in the?
So the third game is Football Manager 2020, which is from last year, but still cool game. So yeah, those 3 are actually free until the 24th of September. So you can have those, and yeah, I will give one Watch Dogs 2 Xbox code for the US only um, away, like for next week. So we'll be on this channel. So stay tuned.
Yep. So if anyone has questions in the chat, feel free to drop it. Jay, I'll play it again for you. I played Burpee Spice a lot this episode. Actually, we should just name this episode Burpee Spice. Let me
I
make
played
sure
it
that.
one time. I only see it once on the screen though.
Can you guys hear it? Let me make sure you can hear it. I don't.
Oh, I don't want to know.
Let's try again.
No, you can't hear it. You can see it though. I wasn't
Oh,
expecting we were live at that moment. I was just to like hit the live button, and that's when I burped.
you ready? Here we go. You guys are gonna hear it now.
Oh no, come on.
I'm gonna. It's gonna. It should roll again. I think.
Oh
Yep,
my
Jay.
god, no.
You know, that's from, that's a blooper from the show the other day. I told Flamish we were going live, and he didn't pay attention, and he was burping, and it went live. So you all get to
I
hear.
burped one time, and it was because of a monster. That's all. Damn you.
Hey, sup, Van? Thanks for coming by, man.
Hey Van. Wow, welcome. So yeah, a lot of are there any more questions in the chat? We can talk about that. We
Is
still have
there
like 20 minutes, so
anything that
if
you'd
you
like
want,
to see Flamish do?
if they want me to do something, if they want me to do something, they have to donate. I'm not doing it for free. Just saying.
Wow, Flamish! Your
Nope,
fan
nope.
base is out there, and Dreadpool didn't hear it. Dreadpool didn't hear it. Hold on, Dreadpool.
Oh come on. Yeah, Godfall. I want Godfall too, but I'm gonna buy that on PC probably if it's not coming. If I don't get the PlayStation 5 at launch, gonna be a launch title, so maybe you want to see Godfall. It looks something like Warframe, but like more yeah, like Warframe, different frames, different costumes or suits you can put on, and it's gonna have different weapons as well with abilities. It's gonna be interesting for sure, especially the loot. I want to see what the loot is like and how it feels. Oh, come on, Indy, that's not guys. Oh, so rude. I feel like I smell it. It smells
So,
good. It smells
did
good.
Flamish, I was busy getting the burp and spice thing up for everybody. Did
Yeah.
you announce the games that were free on Epic Store for everybody?
Yes, I'll do it again. So
No,
first of all,
you don't have to do it again if you didn't. But I will
okay.
say that Stick It to the Man is one of my favorite games of all time. Um,
Why?
I just love that game.
But it seems so uncohesive with the puzzles.
No, it works well. It is such a fantastic game. I might play through that game like 6 more times. I loved it so much. Plus, they got
Maybe
like
you need, maybe you stream it.
an alligator or a crocodile in it. That's hilarious. Um, yeah,
Okay.
they're the ones doing Lost in Random, the new game coming out.
Hold on, let me check. I'm gonna check in Game Pass if I can play Ori on PC because I don't know. Is Game Pass Ori on PC?
I thought you were looking up Lost in Random.
What's less than random?
Wow, Flamish, I am just Belgian sensation across the international nation slacking over here, people.
What is lost and random?
It's a really good game.
It's a game, okay?
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
game by Zoink Studios. It's the one with the dice and the girl. You don't remember at all from the
Mhm.
EA show. You don't have any memory of this. You've been
No.
you've been eating too many waffles over there.
Wow. Hey, this is great. The Xbox game's gonna be cheaper. Like I got an email, a Twitter message from Wakanda Xbox News today. He just DM'd me the price of Far Cry 6, which is gonna be 70 euros on the PlayStation 5, but it's gonna be 62 euros 90 on the Xbox edition. So it's 8 euros, no, 7 euros cheaper. It's actually cheaper than a normal full price game for us because normally a full price game is 65 euros. So this is like 2 euros and 10 cents cheaper than a normal PlayStation 5 game in Belgium. Interesting.
That is interesting.
Ah, come on. Ah, I don't want to yell. My roommate is asleep. Oh my god, what are you telling me? No, I can't do this. He's gonna be mad. He's gonna be so fucking mad. Oh, dude. Can't do this, man.
You said in the chat if somebody donates that you would do it, and Van just put you to your word. Now you don't know what you
No.
better do it. You better do it.
Oh, this is so bad.
I'm gonna be playing Dragon Spice as well.
Oh my god, man, what did you do? This is so bad. I don't want to upset my roommate, man. He has to deal with this every day that I'm streaming from 12 to 1. It's back up. Okay. Um, no. Yeah, it's back. It's live. Okay. Um, so yeah, sorry, Van. I really can't shout at the moment. My roommate will kill me. I will shout that out tomorrow. I will record it for you personally on Twitter, send you the message, and I'll send it to Jay, and he can do something with it if he wants to for the show. Is that
So
okay for you? Oh,
if you did it right now, what would
no,
your
my room.
roommate? What would he do to
No,
you?
he will kill me, man. He just said he was going to sleep. Like he knows I still have for 15 minutes that I'm gonna stream, and then I'm gonna shut up because I need to sleep as well. But I really can't do this right now. That's like the only thing I can do this late in the evening. It's almost 1 a.m. I really can't, guys. That's the only thing I can do is shout. I need to stay quiet. Like I can talk and I can say, "Shut the front door,"
That's
but
all right. Oh, he just did another $10. Come
oh
on,
come on,
Flamish.
fuck you,
You got
dude.
do something. You know, I'm gonna play something for you, Van. You might get a crack out of this.
Oh my god. Okay. let me try this. Shut the front door.
Oh, Flamish, what was that? I couldn't hear you.
Oh come on. No. No.
If you wanna be
Fork
my
slapped.
lover,
I'll ask my roommate to slap me tomorrow for the shot that I just
if you
did.
wanna
Is
be
that
my
okay for you,
lover,
Van? Oh, you don't want? No, no, Desiree. Whoa, foo
if you
foo.
wanna be my
That's bad.
lover,
Bad behavior. Don't like.
What
No,
do you?
you bad behavior.
Wait, is that what your roommate said to you?
if you wanna be my
No, I'm gonna
lover,
ask him to fork slap me tomorrow. You'll fork slap me tomorrow for that 10 extra dollars you send me. So I'll make sure
if you wanna be my
he does that
lover,
from. Oh, that's Dreadpool. I did shout it though. So
You know what? I'm gonna put something in here for Daz real quick, cause
did everybody see me shout it? Because I hope so. I cannot do this again. I swear. You were really like get mad. I hope he doesn't come downstairs now.
I gotta play these in order. You ready for this? Okay, I'm gonna play these in order. We're gonna go with for everybody in the chat. Since Van donated, I'm gonna do this in order. Since Flamish won't scream really loud, we're gonna go with Dragon
if
Spice.
you wanna be my lover,
Then we're gonna go with Burpee Spice. Where's Burpee Spice?
Okay, but I'll tell you guys, if you want me to do something, you just have to ask, but don't let me shout stuff. If you let me shout stuff, it has to be just when the stream starts. That's the only thing I'm asking. I cannot shout this late in the evening. Or it has to be on my own stream because that's way earlier. Like that's Monday evening I stream myself um, on this channel. So that's when I can shout and do whatever I want, but not this late. So I won't do that again. Yeah, sorry, Indy. It's not that I will do everything for money. I don't actually. It was more like a joke. I didn't expect to get a donation. I do want to really appreciate. I do appreciate Ivan. Every dollar that goes into the channel will come back to the community, right, Clowns?
Yep. Yeah, we're gonna
We're
use it
not.
for giveaways, stuff like that.
Yes, to make the stream improve over time and stuff. We're giving everything back to the community. It's not for our own gain. So that's
No.
something you have to know. Like every donation is for a purpose, and it's not for just doing things for ourselves. We want to give back to the community that gives to us. So um, yeah, that's something you need to know as well, I think. So we really appreciate it. It was actually also our first donation, right, Klaus?
Yeah, it was
From
for the,
from
yeah on this
for
show, absolutely. Yeah, so
yeah.
we definitely appreciate it, and thank you very much for coming out and showing your support. And trying to get Flamish to do some crazy stuff. He always does crazy stuff. He just doesn't realize it. But tonight, he's he chickened out a little bit because his roommate is afraid he's gonna get his little butt kicked over there. But
Yeah.
maybe
It,
tomorrow he could pull it off.
do remember like it's like late here. My roommate is like he already like
90-year-old guy.
thinks it's annoying that it's that late every day. So I'm like, hey man, it's only an hour. I'll be quiet. Don't talk too loud and stuff like that. So it's okay. Like, so he's like, okay, 1 hour. I'm like, okay, it's cool. We'll keep it at 1 hour. So yeah. No, I'm not gonna kick. Let my I don't want to do stuff with pain. That's like just insane. Slap a slap I can do. But a kick to the balls. I mean, be reasonable, guys. You don't want to see all poor Flemish getting hurt, right? And
Probably get some donations for that if your roommate came in there and just whooped on you.
oh my god, I cannot imagine. That would be so bad.
How
But
you know?
let's change the subject, will we? Yes,
Sugar
thank you.
daddy needs his sleep. Do you know what that means?
No.
What's up, Lurkings? You don't know what that means, Flamish?
Okay, and I will tell you in 2 weeks I will play first Ori and the Blind Forest because I haven't finished that game as well. I only played like 2 hours, I think, and then after that I will play Ori and the Will of the Wisp, and I will stream for like 5 or 6 hours maybe those streams because I do want to finish those games. I don't know. I don't know how long those games are.
Uh, First of all, you avoided some questions in the chat, Flamish, so we need to address those before you go on a tangent. Number one, Graphic God says, "Are you wearing pants?"
Yes, I'm wearing pants. You want to see?
Number two, Dreadpool says, "Sugar Daddy needs his sleep." Do you know what that means?
No, I don't have a sugar daddy. No.
So he gets
Dreadpool.
it finally, Dreadpool.
So my van, if you want to know what my headset is, it's a Rig 800LX. It's basically an Xbox PC headset that you can also use on the PlayStation 4. It has when you look at the side, it has these ear cups, and you can take them out, but they actually stay at the same. Oh, they're I got the stuff again. No.
This is not going to end well for Flamish. Something wrong is bound to happen. Just like that audio on Retro Renegades.
So yeah, it's basically a really good headset. 24-hour battery life. I'm charging it right now with the cable while using it. So that's something you can do as well, which is really cool. And the mic with the cancellation of the noise and stuff is actually really good. I can eat on stream and don't be hurt, which is good. I love it. And it's been over 2 years and no problems at all. I do love this headset a lot.
So Graphic God says, "Sounds like you're the sugar daddy to your roommate over there in Belgium."
I'm the sugar daddy. I don't know. No. Why would I?
So, they asked if your roommate's bigger than you.
No. No. He is older than me, but doesn't act like it.
Oh, so he is like 90.
No. Dude, he's a roommate. Keep your dreams for yourself, Clownz. If you want to be fantasizing about stuff like that, don't
Oh
do it
my
on stream,
goodness.
man.
Daz, we're gonna need a petition about this to suggest roommates for Flamish.
Oh no, stop. I want my girlfriend to live here. I want my roommate to move out in the coming months, and he's trying to do that. So when that happens, my girlfriend can come in, and that will be much better than every weekend only. So. I'm going too personal. I will stop about this. Sorry.
If you want to be my lover.
Are you seeing the screen?
Yeah, I'm
Flamish?
seeing the screen with the dragon spice. I do love the dragon
If you wanna
spice.
be
I
my
don't love the
lover.
burpee spice.
Burpee spice.
And probably Jay is gonna do something with that shout I did earlier. So,
If you want to be my lover.
oh my god, guys. Yeah, I guess it's all good. Oh, Ori and the Blight Forest is actually now only €5. That's interesting.
I don't know
Just
where
on game.
I don't
on
know where
Game
you guys
Pass.
source from. But
Game Yeah.
we are coming up to the hour mark anyway, and we had a fun time with Flamish on this. Ever heard of Three's Company? Well, who's going to be
Three's
the
Company?
Dreadpool? I'm staying away from Flamish's place. Don't worry.
What's Three's Company? Tell me.
It's an American show. where there's a dude living with like two girls.
Yeah.
So he's saying that you have another dude there, maybe another dude's living with you guys, Three's company.
No.
Okay, it went over Flamish's head. It must be a Belgium thing. So where can people find you, Flamish?
Okay, so first of all, you know where you can find me, guys. My own YouTube channel called Flamish, the Positive Gamer. I even changed my Twitter handle a little bit with Flamish, the Positive Gamer, because I'm always positive or try to be positive at all times. Sometimes I can't help it, but hey, not everyone can be positive all the time, right? I'm trying to, but it works overall. Really good. My energy is still through the roof.
Maybe
There's
because
no
you drank
holes
like
yet.
5 Monster Energy drinks already today.
No, this is my second, but only a little bit. I think I'm gonna keep it for tomorrow. Um, and oh, thanks, Prophet, by the way, for following me. Also, guys, I hit my mark of 100 subscribers on YouTube a couple of days ago. I do want to thank everyone that subscribed to me on YouTube. More videos will come on my own channel. And you can find me here tomorrow as well. It's going to be at 6, I think, Clownz, or 7. What you want to do?
Yeah, tomorrow we're gonna discuss some Nintendo stuff and any other news that breaks as well. Um,
At 6 or 7 p.m.
yeah, so we're gonna try to start them at 6,
Good.
due to Flamish's schedule. And we don't know what he does at night over there in Belgium either. So he's probably up late and he wants to go to sleep early. I understand. Got a nightlife over there. But everybody can find me at Italian Clowns on almost all social media. 4GWQ podcast as well on Twitter. You can watch Four Guys with Quarters on Tuesday nights, starting at 5 p.m. with Midway Monster Viewpoint Gaming. We're gonna have guests K Mega and Predator HTO from next podcast. You can catch me on Mr. Boomstick and Friends on Mondays, Game Beyond the Box on Wednesdays, and 4GQ TV News Wednesday through Friday with the Belgium sensation across the international nation, aka Dragon Spice, aka Burpee Spice over here, right below me. Right, yep, right below me. That's the guy right there with his hair like sticking up. Yeah, that's the guy. Yeah, and I love interacting with you guys and hanging out with you guys. And thank you for everybody who came out and band tonight. We really appreciate the support. It means a lot to us, man. So thank you very very much. And Flamish will honor his word. I will make sure he finds a way to do so for you.
What?
Yeah.
Someone else subscribed? No. Like 103. I'm still safe.
Okay.
No, don't say that. There was
Jay,
gonna
if you're still watching the stream at the end there, Flamish had his mouth open kind of weird, so you might want to use that for your next kind of spice
come on,
video.
man.
So, anyway,
Oh,
guys,
my God.
we'll see you tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, I love hanging out with you guys, man. This has been a lot of fun for us.
Yes. And you know what I always say at the end of the stream or of the show? Stay positive and stay happy. See you tomorrow.
Thanks so much, man. That would mean a lot to Daz. Definitely. He's been going through a rough spot, and I know you guys know him as well, so it would mean a lot to him.
That's
all right, everybody.
Really great. Wow.
See everybody tomorrow. Flamish, say bye-bye. Say bye-bye, Flamish.
Bye-bye. See
No.
you later tomorrow.
No, okay. That's a new Spice video coming. All right, later, guys.